The Flip Wilson Show. And here's Flip.
Thank you very much. Yes. You know, I feel great tonight. I really, and I was in the dressing room a few minutes ago, and my thoughts were just rambling. You know what I thought about? My uncle. His name was Lemuel. We called him Uncle Lem. He's a great guy, my uncle. He's gone now, though. He was an entertainer, but he had a great sense of humor. Now he's down there on that great stage. And I want to dedicate tonight's show to my uncle. He's my main man. He's a good guy. Funny, clever. He called himself a man of the world. I called him Uncle Lem. The police had another name for him. Here's a story I think Uncle Lem would have liked. It's about this fella who came into town for a convention. He checked in the hotel, then he went out that afternoon. He had some of his wife's family in town to see. And he got back in about 10 that night. He was kind of smashed when he got back in. Just tiptoed right past the desk. Very light. He was about that high off the floor, actually. Went up to his room. He was in the room about 5 minutes. Comes back down to the desk, and he says to the desk clerk, he said, "I'd like to request another room." He said, "I want to get out of that room." I mean, desk clerk said, "Sir, the hotel is a little crowded right now. I don't think we could change it tonight, but if you'll bear with us in the morning, we'll see what we can do about giving you another room." He said, "I'll not wait until in the morning. Someone to me moved tonight, and I insist on being moved to another room immediately." Desk clerk said, "Sir, is your room comfortable?" He said, "Yes, it is." Desk clerk said, "Were there ample clean towels in the room?" He said, "Yes, there were." Desk clerk said, "Well, were the radio, TV, and vibrating bed in proper working order?" Press said, "I have no complaints at all." He said, "Was there any problem with the heating system?" He said, "There was not." Desk clerk said, "Well, sir, may I ask, what is your complaint?" The fellow said, "My room's on fire." I thought Uncle Lem might have liked that because it's probably pretty warm down there where he is. We got a goodie tonight. I mean, I wouldn't jive. I don't jive my audience. If I was going to jive you, I'd come out here in raggedy clothes. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you just say happy things. And you just want to... Well, look. All that's going to happen very shortly when we bring my guests out. We got some great guests. My guests this evening are my very good buddy, the star of Sanford and Son, the dean of black comics in America, Mr. Red Foxx. And we also have one of the funniest ladies in America, and a very dear personal friend, Miss Joan Rivers. And here's a lady who at this time has the #1 record in the country, America's first lovely, liberated lady of song, Ms. Helen Reddy. That's why I feel so good, and y'all gonna feel good too, so y'all stick around. Don't y'all go nowhere. I'm gonna be watching. I can see you. Lately, friends, we've been taking an ordinary piece of furniture and creating a scene to go with it. Tonight, we salute the bench.
Excuse me, what time does the next bus leave?
Bus? Oh, well, that would depend on where you're going.
I'm going anywhere, just so long as it gets me away from my husband.
Really?
The marriage is over. Finito. Kaput.
You're running away from your husband?
You bet. He's driving me crazy.
Yeah, I'm running away from my wife for the same reason.
My husband is driving your wife crazy, too?
No, she's driving me crazy.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Women don't drive men crazy. Men drive women crazy.
You don't know my wife. She's always complaining because we don't eat out. So I took her out to eat, and she hated it and kept on complaining.
Well, where'd you take her?
Out in the yard. Well, I figured that way I could still watch the football game through the window.
You see, that's another thing. You men are always so busy watching football. I tried standing in front of the screen, and my husband yelled at me because I missed a block.
You know, my wife's worse than that. She went out and learned everything she could about the game. She fell in love with them great big husky running backs. She got hooked. That's what ruined our marriage.
Yeah. Now she's in love with a Ram linebacker, huh?
No, now she is a Ram linebacker.
You're putting me on.
That's right. I'm just kidding with you. But what I'm trying to show you is that men and women are the same. Leaving ain't gonna help. Actually, I'm not even married.
Well, I am, and I'm still leaving.
Well, I tried. Oh, here comes your bus.
You know something? You're right. I just can't run away from him.
Was it because of something I said?
No, it's because of something I just remembered, what my husband does for a living.
Well, what does he do?
He's a bus driver.
How's it going, Coach?
Well, our team is losing by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, well, why don't you send in the old pro? Help me up.
Oh, will you sit down? You sit down. I don't even know what a guy your age is doing on the team.
Because I signed a lifetime contract, that's why.
Is it still in effect?
What do you mean is it still in effect? Look at me.
I am.
Well, I may not be as young as some of them guys out there, but I still got it.
I know. I saw you coming out of the doctor's office.
I got a little rheumatism and touch of lumbago, but I can still run. And I can still kick. And I can still pass.
Watch out now. Come on, won't you sit down? Look, can't you understand you're just too old?
I didn't come here to be insulted. Now, play me or trade me.
Look, I'm not gonna play you, and I don't know who I'd trade you to unless Retirement City got a football team.
That's it. I'm quitting.
Well, just a minute now. I'm sorry. See, look, those guys out there average 240 pounds a man. They'd kill you.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Put me in. I'll leave a trail of bodies all over the place.
Okay, you can go in.
Okay. I'll knock their heads together when I see them. And what'd you say?
I said you can go in.
That's what I thought you said.
What's the matter?
I think I'm getting the big one. Come on.
What's the matter?
Oh, officer.
What's the matter?
I'm lost. I'm 11 years old, and I'm lost here in the park. I've been wandering all over the place.
Well, look, just calm down a little bit, and I'll help you. Now, how long have you been lost?
What time is it?
It's 4 o'clock.
And I've been lost since January.
Where do you live?
485 Madison Street.
Oh, well, that's no problem. 485 Madison Street, tell you what to do. You go right down there, follow the bridle path out of the park to the street.
Bridle path?
Yes.
Don't you mean the bicycle path?
The bicycle path? Okay, then the bicycle path. Follow the bicycle path out of the park to the street. Once you get there, you follow the street 5 blocks.
3 blocks.
It's
You
3
sure
blocks?
it isn't 3 blocks?
Oh, 45 was, okay. Okay, well, 3 blocks. Okay, then you get 3 blocks, then you turn south at the traffic signal.
North.
It's not south?
North.
I would have sworn it was south. Okay, when you make that, no, north. Go north, 2 blocks, then you turn and you head west.
East.
Southwest?
East.
Oh, well, turn east. Just a minute, let me see if I got this down right. Now, I follow the bridle path out of the park. I go 3 blocks, turn north at the traffic signal, then turn west, then I head east.
That's right.
Yeah, I should be able to find that.